body, and their function is to absorb energy and take it around the body to where it is needed. And this is then released out into what's called an aura. Okay, so this amazing little bubble of energy that's around us. The electromagnetic field around our body is what keeps the aura in place. So our chakras are breathing in and out energy all the time. And we absorb colours into our body, you know, because colours are an amazing source of energy. And the chakras absorb that energy. You go into a room and it's all pale green. It feels very calm. It feels very serene, you know. And our chakras are breathing that calm energy in. It's putting us in a different mood. So then what happens when we go into a negative environment? Okay, so we're going to breathe in all this negative energy into our body, and that energy is going to then go all around our body, creating toxins. And then what generally happens is our chakras are like, I can't take any more of this toxic energy, I'm going to seal up, and they've got a block forming. And then all that energy is trapped within your body, and then over a course of a long period of time, it can then manifest into anxiety, fear, depression. It can manifest into illness, physical illness even. So it's not healthy to place yourself in a negative environment. And I think we're in a day and society where there is a lot of that around now. But I think we need to become very, very much aware that it's okay to pull away. It's okay to be selfish. If you were in a working environment and you've got all this chaos and negativity that's pulling you into all this situation and it's draining you and making you feel ill, then you need to pull yourself out and look for something else, because this is not the answer. If you've got friends that are draining your energy and again pulling you into chaos, it's not the answer. You need to filter them out. You need to cord cut. You need to get rid of these people. If you've got family members, you know, even family members can be like it. If you've got family members who are just pulling on your strings all the time, manipulation sometimes even happens. Even loved ones, you're in a relationship and it's either a domestic relationship or they're putting you down. All that energy is going into your body. It's unhealthy. You need to cut those ties. Okay, so cut those ties. We've got to start looking after our chakra system and our aura. And I know it's hard, but we've got to be selfish. We've got to put our health and mental state first. Okay. Another thing that you can do to cleanse your aura, which is very common in the spiritual world, and it originates from the shamanic tradition, is the sage stick. So like I said earlier, I believe that the mind is the most powerful thing of all, okay? And the mind is the key. We use this sage as a focus point. Some people find it really difficult to visualize. So we use a tool, and we use this tool as a focus point, and we see the smoke going around our aura, cleansing and removing all the toxic energy, because we've set the intent within our mind, and the mind automatically does that intent, okay, and follows through. And that is the power of the mind. And this gets used into all sorts of tools. You use it in tarot, you use it in crystals, you use it in all sorts of things. But the mind is what makes it happen. I've seen people throwing salt over their shoulders. I see people with crystal clusters combing out the negativity out of their aura. Whatever it takes, if it helps you and makes you feel comfortable, and you can feel the energy as it's moving, and the intent in the mind will make it happen, go for it, you know, just go for it. I mean, also I find, yes, colours are amazing. Bring colours into your life, okay? Our environment is so important also. I mean, you've got a house that's full of clutter. It creates trapped energy, it creates negative energies. Declutter, get yourself into a tranquil place, get some nice flowers, you know, and brighten up yourself. Paint the walls a nice colour. Get your energy and your space and your environment somewhere that you feel tranquil, because the more you find that you can relax and enjoy your space, the more your body is recovering and healing. Now, there are so many different healing benefits to relaxation and meditation, and the thing is that people associate meditation with going om, but it's not always about that. You can read a book, you can go for a walk in nature, anything just to get your mind relaxed and your body relaxed is what meditation really is. So it's important that you start looking after yourself and creating me time to relax also, so that you can look after your chakra system and your aura. A really, really healthy aura should consist of all the colours, all 7 colours. But that's kind of impossible because our auras are changing with the moods that we're in all the time. Different people we meet, different situations and scenarios, our mood and aura changes. It's like those moon rings, you know, you put a moon ring on, they change colour because of a different temperature that you're in. And it's the same about auras, but only it works with the situation. They're constantly changing. So it's important that you are aware of that when you're working with your aura also. And another thing that you can do is if you feel you've got a blockage or anywhere, you can try scan your chakra system. Just take a few moments and place your hands and scan down. Now normally if you feel like a cold breeze coming out from one of the chakras, that means that the chakra needs attention and it needs a bit of healing to energy towards it. So maybe reiki, some spiritual healing or crystal healing, or just set the intent of healing there, okay? But it's the that blowing cold feeling generally is an underactive or blocked chakra. If the aura is made of murky colours, okay, so if the colours are all very dull, dark and murky, then generally this can represent stress, anxiety, depression, illness, all sorts, okay? So it's a unbalanced aura. People can see auras around the shoulders generally most of the time, and I've always seen auras, and if I don't see auras, I say to I look at someone and I associate them with a colour or a few colours, and it just comes from pure feeling. So I find this quite beneficial when you're in a working environment or you're around your house and you want to ask a question and you look at the person's energy. Do you see an aura colour, you know, or a couple of colours? Or do you feel a colour? What colour would you give that person? And by analysing and working that, I can then determine what mood they're in. Are they approachable in this time? Or is it going to be an okay kind of conversation? So it's handy to as a tool to work with other people.